I just sort of don't understand how Tate McRae got discovered from Calgary and went into...
She became Beyonce's backup dancer.
What?
Yeah, she's a hugely successful backup dancer for all these famous people, specifically
How?
Beyonce.
She's like 19 years old.
Yeah, when she was like, I don't know, 17, 16, she was dancing for her and she was amazing. She's a great dancer.
But like, please explain this to me. So where and
so
how?
her legs are long.
Correct.
And she understands music really well, musically, so her dancing is good.
Look, you don't have to describe good dancer and long legs. I know.
You talking about me, or are you talking about
things very well? Of course, I'm talking about myself.
Oh,
but how?
I think she comes from oil money. I think there's something connected to like got in the right circle at the right time. First of all, I don't think you become a dancer unless your family's rich. So
I can also speak to I'm just kidding. Just that's not
okay,
true.
Miss Fairmont Hotel.
Yeah, no.
So how did you spend your Christmases growing up?
Well, I was saying to Evan, I had this like funny access to a hotel from like kind of great grandparents thing. So we were allowed to have our family Christmas parties at the Fairmont, and I believe, don't quote me on this, I believe it was either free or at like a super and discounted rate, and it'd be beautiful. We could stay in the rooms.
Butlers?
I don't know, butlers. I don't have memories. I was so little, but Santa Claus would come in on a helicopter, and then I would and give us all gifts. And then I would go back to my little hometown of Ladysmith after the holidays and commiserate with my friends and go. And then, you know, right when Santa comes in the helicopter and they're all like, "What the fuck are you talking about?"
I honestly think you just lost half our audience. Like, this is a very eat the rich time in the world.
And I'm the biggest advocate for eat the rich, and I'm not rich. My family isn't rich. That's not, it was just.
Doesn't sound like that
I know, it was
to
just
me.
a funny, we were just really kind of.
Privileged.
Yeah, and we had like this funny access, and it was really, looking back, it's over the top. There's no question.
I think it's fantastic. I genuinely am so jealous. Like,
no, it was so cool. I'm jealous. I wish I could go back there. That's not.
And know how good it was.
It was so fun, and I just had that family that all of my cousins were really close, were around the same age. And I just remember tights and black velvet dresses, and my dad having to figure out how to curl my hair. And at the time, my dad, did put in a little perspective. My dad was a writer and working at Safeway to like make sure that he could have benefits to like support us as the kids. And there were many, many times that he didn't have a car, so we would bus into the Fairmont Hotel in our little outfits. Like it was
this backpedaling. This is
no,
good.
but it's the truth. I feel like this is like a Victoria Beckham and David Beckham moment. She's like, we were working class.
Picked us up.
Anywho, how's it going, Ev? Hi guys, welcome back. It's nice to be here. It's a very snowy, wintry day. I'm wearing kind of a sweatsuit.
I was going to say, when you walked in, you looked like a gray chicken nugget.
Okay.
That was my instinct. Well, because you had the full gray sweatsuit.
Why chicken nugget?
Well, because you know the inside of like a McDonald's chicken nugget is that gray meat.
Gray meat.
It's exactly that color.
Okay.
You look like a gray chicken nugget.
Thank you.
You're welcome. And your hair's the honey.
Oh, the hot honey.
I always dip
You
mine
didn't say
in,
hot. I added hot.
Yeah, I dip mine in regular honey. Is that not something?
I don't know. I'm a big fan of hot honey.
But hot honey isn't honey anymore. It's like it's a mayonnaise based dressing, right? Or something?
No. No, it's like a spiced. I was introduced to it, not to brag, you know, I've been to
I was at the Fairmont
You know,
in 1995 and they invented hot honey.
Well, I was going to say something kind of, a bit bougie. Have you heard of Trader Joe's?
No, I forgot.
Evan, have you ever been to California, Evan?
This is getting bad quick. I like it.
But they had hot honey, and I feel like when I was down there, we got really into hot honey, and it's hard to find in Canada. It's been really hard.
Is it also been hard dealing with winter for the first time in however many years that we have snow?
Yeah.
This is the first snow of Toronto.
First snow of Toronto. It's early November, so it feels really premature. We're not at all prepared. We didn't buy boots. I thought I had until like Christmas.
Oh my God. Sometimes it snows on Halloween.
That's so crazy. It's just weird because early October it was 26 degrees. And so the extremes that people are living in Toronto, it makes sense why everyone's so cranky.
I'm not cranky.
Well, except for you.
I'm not cranky. I love it. And I love the snow. And I know people are going to be like, Evan, shut the fuck up. But honestly, waking up today, seeing the snow falling outside, I got right in the car. I went for a drive.
Really?
Yeah. And it was beautiful. And I thought to myself, I love this city.
Oh God.
I love this
That's
city
so much.
I'd like to be the mayor.
of Toronto. Whoa, dude.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, it is beautiful. It's nice. Again, you just have to lean into it. I will be basically wearing sweatsuits ultimately for the rest of our time
That
here.
10-pack of chicken nuggets. That's you.
Yeah, all gray all the time.
All gray. I actually feel like you can't control your temperature in the summer. It's always hot. In the winter, you choose whether or not you're cold. You choose whether or not you're cozy. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Is this not?
No, I actually totally know what you mean. It's like when people are wanting to have the temperature really high in the home, and it's like, well, if the other person's hot, that's not fair because they can't escape it. Whereas you can put on
another sweater.
Layers.
Can you talk to my wife?
Can you talk to my boyfriend?
I was going to say my wife.
Can I talk to
Coco? Is he chilly?
I mean, I think we have some different temperature things. I like it when I'm sleeping for
Freezing
it
cold.
to be so cold,
too.
and then I want to be cozy. I like to wear sweatpants and a hoodie to bed.
too.
A sock even if I need.
Yeah. I want to be like wrapped up, and I want it to be like I'm like a little bundle, like a sausage in a blanket.
Yeah, it's so nice.
I hate the feeling of waking up hot and sweating.
Me too.
Ew.
I went on a walk recently with Nathan Dales of Letterkenny. It was really fun. Kind of.
Daryl, for those of you who don't know our actual names. And I'm Evan Stern, and this is Michelle Milet.
And I played Katie on the show. And that's how we met.
Ronald.
Is that his full name? What's his last name?
Dahl?
Ronald Dahl. That's great.
But spelled D-O-L-L.
Wow. Quick with it. Or have you thought of this before?
No.
That was really good.
And also, Roald isn't short for anything. Roald's a name.
I know, but I feel like for him, it is short for something. He doesn't live in our dimension.
That's true.
Letterkenny isn't in this dimension. It's in the Upside Down.
That's fair. It's a
Does that
cartoon.
make sense?
It does make sense. It doesn't exist in a world where there are children or people over the age of 40.
Yeah.
Which is why we all had
we had to stop the show because some people were getting to
pretty up there.
I wasn't ever close.
No, you're
I'll never be
21
close.
forever.
I'll never be close to that. But I went to meet up with Derry, aka Nathan Dales, my dear friend, our dear friend, and it was torrential raining, and we both had this plan to like walk and hang out and have this time, and we both met up, raining, soaked, we're not prepared, and we both were like, no. Just
Are you kidding?
We went into like a coffee shop, had like a bit of a visit, but just sort of bailed on the whole thing in general and just like kind of went home. And that's why I love Nathan Dales.
Did you guys talk?
Yeah, of course. But like, it was just what I love about Nate, and I think he would say the same about me. We're both, if we're uncomfortable, we're bailing in 1 second, and nobody is upset at the other person for doing so. Like if he had messaged me, and he's done this many times, and I've done this many times to him, we have plans. I don't really want to anymore. Great, love you. We'll reschedule. There's no stress on it, and it's just a really my friend Kayla Lorette is very similar. I would say you're very similar. If I had to cancel on you, you would, outside of work stuff, of course, which would be inconsiderate.
Even then,
you'd be like, totally, girl. But hey, lean in, whatever you need.
That's fair. I think you and Nate both don't want to go anywhere.
Correct.
Whereas I do want to go somewhere, but I'm forgiving, and I'm willing to empathize and understand that not everyone always wants to be surrounded by people. I
mean, the fact that it's snowing and your first instinct is like, let's get out there we have different instincts.
Yeah.
I'm kind of like, ooh, how do I add another layer on top of me while I'm in this bed?
I drove an hour this morning to go buy a vintage watch that I won in an auction.
What?
Yeah.
Okay, this is an interesting thing, listeners. This is a newer development that I don't think we've really discussed, is Evan's hobby around vintage watches and your new glasses that are really cool.
Also vintage. Got them at an estate sale. So that means a man passed away and was the owner of these. They used to have like Coke bottle lenses, and then I got them I was bringing them in to get sunglass lenses in them, and then the optometrist was like, would you like your prescription added to the sunglass lens? And I was like, I don't have a prescription.
What prescription?
Yeah, what are you talking
2020
dude? Exactly, dude. And then he's like, no, for a year now you're supposed to have been wearing glasses.
Oh God.
So I have an astigmatism apparently. And I'm bad at listening also, is what that story tells me.
Yeah. Hey, yeah. Speaking of, you had some brain testing done.
Oh God, we're just gonna go right into it. Yes, okay. I did 6 hours of ADHD testing.
I really need to hear about it.
And it was interesting. 4 hours with a psychiatrist. She was lovely.
4 hours?
Yeah, it was 2 hours, 5-minute break, 2 hours.
But what are you doing?
She asked me a million questions about my life.
Talking about your life.
It's just talking. It's not like I have to put like a circle in a square or anything. I'm not a child. Mm-hmm. Like she's just like, when you were a kid, was it difficult for you in school? And then it would she'd extrapolate questions off of that, or she'd be like, some of the questions were pretty intense.
Yeah,
like it would get kind of like dark,
quite personal.
Well, I think she's checking to see if I have other stuff going on too. So it's kind of like it's not just ADHD. It's like, do you have any of this beautiful rainbow of things?
Yeah.
So
beautiful rainbow.
And guys, spoiler alert, I do.
Yeah.
But I haven't even gotten my official diagnosis yet. It's just that after the lunch, so I went to 6 different watch stores on lunch.
Okay.
Okay, so I go to these 6 watch stores, and then I go to talk to now the psychiatrist. So I talked to the psychotherapist for a while, and now I'm talking to the psychiatrist for 2 hours. And the psychiatrist, maybe like 20 minutes into talking to me, was like, so I haven't seen the notes yet from the first person, and I will be conferring with her later. But yeah, I'm just going to go ahead and say that. Usually I wouldn't tell somebody this, but...
It's very clear.
Definitely very symptomatic. Very
symptomatic. You have all the symptoms.
At least ADHD. We're going to be talking more like, so they have to talk?
At least ADHD.
So November.
I thought that was the
Yeah, but apparently
peak.
Like, other stuff. Other stuff could be affecting me. So in November 18th, he's going to, I'm going to go into this again, and they're going to talk to me together and tell me what's going on.
Get the full report.
Yeah.
Wow.
And they'll be like, take these.
Or try, who knows? Like, I think we've sort of touched on this. I'm not surprised if you do end up having like that brain type, but it's much more common and the stigma around it is a lot less. And some of the smartest people, of course, have brains that are hyperactive. I mean, there's just so many different brain types, and not one is superior.
They try and make you feel good about it too. They're like, oh, don't worry, like you're gonna. Like,
does time slow down for you? How are you able to go?
You should have seen me
zip around.
It was wild.
Quickly?
I also went to Pi. Like I got Thai food, and it was awesome.
I thought you meant. I also went to Pi.
Do you know Pi?
No, I think it meant a slice of pie.
Toronto Thai food. Like everyone loves Pi. If you say what's your favorite restaurant in Toronto, I give you 9 out of 10 people say Pi.
Really?
Yeah.
Where is it?
There's 3 locations now, but King Street and then one up on Summerhill.
Okay.
And it's just like the Raptors go there all the time. The Leafs go there all the time. They have like foods named after them and stuff. Cool. It's a lot of fun. It's very accessible, very good.
Okay.
Yeah. You'd love Pi.
I love Thai food.
It's the best Northern Thai that you'll get in like your life, maybe.
Did you get a new watch?
Yeah, I got a couple.
How many watches are we talking?
I actually have a real problem. I'm going to tell you, last night, it manifested in a way that was like, whoa.
Did Alana have to confront you?
No, I knew as I was telling her. Mm-hmm. And I went and I let her know right away that I'm done.
Something's happened to me.
I'm done. So I had an audition yesterday that was completely wild. Saturday audition, and it's a callback, like a virtual audition. I never normally do those, but it was a director session, so I was like, this is exciting.
Oh my gosh, great.
And it went so well, and it was so fun, and I loved the director, and I love the casting director, and I probably shouldn't say this, but the casting director was like, I just want to let you know you helped me get me through the pandemic. I was like,
oh, you're in, buddy.
It's just such a nice thing to hear someone say something like that in those kinds of situations.
Oh yeah, when you
so stressful,
essentially feel like a garbage person. You're like, I'm a clown. Look at me. I'm doing my little boo boo, and then you shut the screen, and you're like, did I just make a fool out of myself?
It's exactly what I think every time. I shut the screen and I just like curl up on the ground.
Yeah,
and I'm like, maybe I just need a few minutes here. But this was the opposite.
Yeah.
I closed the tab and then I immediately purchased my dream watch.
You're like, well, the money's basically in the bank.
Exactly. I was like, it was shocking the mental illness that I could see in front of me. I was like, and because it would be my first SAG contract. So I was like, I want my first SAG contract, and this is the watch that's going to remind me of it. Mind you, I did not book this.
We're not sure.
We don't know.
Sure.
Who knows?
Who knows?
I definitely haven't booked it yet.
Right. But it's only Sunday.
I was like, this is mine, this watch. And the watch came this morning and I looked at it and I held it up and I looked at Alana and I was like, I'm done.
Too much.
This is it.
Yeah, I need to be restrained. Is this the one you're wearing?
No, this is the first watch that got me into all of it. It's a 1967 King Seiko.
Let me see.
It's a beautiful watch. A beautiful watch that has outlived. It
That
will
is
outlive
really
me.
beautiful. It's a nice band too. Stunning. Well,
Yeah.
I don't know. I mean, I think like a man in a nice sturdy watch is a great look.
It's real sturdy.
And I would really like to go to estate sales with you because I've never been to one. And I follow this girl on TikTok, and she's like a vintage kind of queen, and she goes to a lot of estate sales in LA and like the desert and stuff. And it's the shit she finds is just so insane.
Yeah, and then she could resell it for like 20 times the price. That's the craziest thing about estate sales. It's only like one other person there trying to buy the thing.
What do you mean only one other person?
It's just like, so the one that I use in particular is online. Like I don't go to a lot in person. Like I buy them online, then I go pick them up. But I also love going to flea markets and these vintage sellers and things. Like I go to those places. But I'll go to like a curated vintage shop and I'll be like, oh my God, I was bidding against you for this item. And they'll have bought it for like $35 and then they'll be selling it for like $795.
I guess you just really have to know.
Yeah, you have to know. Well, but I don't want to. This is such a.
What?
All right, I'm going to tell you guys a real. This is insider knowledge. You ready? Okay. And you all probably know about it, but use Google Lens if you like something vintage and you think it looks. If you can get the slightest inkling, like, is this worth something? What is this? Pull out Google Lens, look up the image of the item, and you will get all the information you need and all the latest sales, and you'll be like, it'll blow your mind, honestly. Like I've bought so many vintage furniture pieces at this point because I'm like, well, I could sell it for 10 times the price.
And do you sell it?
No, my house is cluttered. It's full of garbage.
This is the problem.
It's full of shit.
This is the problem.
I have 50 watches and I can only wear one. I only like 5.
You need to resell.
I know. I should get a storefront.
A storefront. Buy more things to create this storefront. Stop.
Oh my God, I can get a brick and mortar storefront. You're right, Michelle. This is a good plan.
No, you do need to, because that's the thing. I hear this all the time. My mom dated this person who was like, loved going to estate sales and thrifting and whatever. And then he would be like, I'm going to resell it. I'm going to kind of fix it up. And then he just had 3 rooms in his home that were full of like dining room sets and old prints and stuff. And look, maybe I get it.
This is my nightmare. You're actually showing me my future Christmas story style. Like, this is you, Evan, future present.
Well, it's just something to be aware of. It's like the idea of adding more storage into your home just so you can fill it is dumb. It's actually maybe saving you to kind of have a place where it's like you don't have a lot of closets and maybe all of your furniture isn't multi-purpose. I don't know.
You're totally right. And you know what? Every so often I get totally obsessed with Marie Kondo and throwing everything away.
But then do you regret it? Because I've done that before and then I go, where's my red top?
Oh no.
Yeah.
That's what happens to Alana.
Yeah, I go, I missed that thing.
I liked
it would
that
be
top.
Perfect for this Halloween costume.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or this audition.
I know, exactly.
Oh my God.
I need to be a Little House on the Prairie and I don't have my frilly blouse.
You should get a tickle trunk for those especially strange items that are like for auditions and costumes. I think that's a unique space.
It's funny you mentioned tickle trunk because it's been on my mind in a weird way. As a child, my mom had this like, a tickle trunk basically
cedar chest.
of old toys and costumes, and it was like dresses from her childhood and stuff. And there was this one tennis dress in there that I used to wear as a little kid that I have it as an adult. It's in my wardrobe. It's like my favorite piece of clothing, and it's the tennis dress. It's like it's quite hot. It's white and like backless halter top, like mini dress, white, like very 80s.
Whoa.
And it's the dress my mom met my dad in when they were playing tennis.
That is beautiful.
I almost said at the tennis club.
At the tennis club. Well, I'm sure it was at the tennis club.
It was.
I'm sure it was.
I'm sorry to say it was.
And do you find yourself saving it for special occasions?
No, but I've worn it. I mean, I've obviously had it my whole life and I do wear it. It's really short, so I feel somewhat like...
Could you wear wool tights under it or something?
I don't know. It's so summer and I feel like you can't really wear it. But whatever. It's just... I have such good memories of a tickle trunk. And I was like, do people do that these days? I hope they do.
I hope they do. We don't have that much like fun, free-flowing energy these days. I feel like everything's very regimented, and we try and
lots of new.
We schedule our
stuff.
time within an inch of our lives.
I think that's changing, though. Like, for example, not to talk too soon about Christmas, listeners, I just want you to know that I love Christmas. I always have, but this year there's something in me I think it's because we're going to be away from our home, like our family rather, and I just need to have a really special, wholesome Christmas. So hopefully / holiday season, whatever, I hope that you guys can be excited, because I want to do a bunch of like Christmas sort of segments and content, and like, who knows, but I think I need it, so hopefully you guys will be into it.
First time I'm hearing about this.
Sorry. Tinsel everywhere, etc. Us at a Christmas market. I don't know, I just kind of...
We can go to the Christmas market together.
I'd love that.
Do you guys want to come with us?
But what I'm point of saying this is, I'm noticing on TikTok because obviously my algorithm is all Christmas at this moment. What is trending, so to speak, on how people are decorating is traditional, like kitschy 90s Christmas, where it's really colorful, really warm, and you're getting things at the thrift store, or you're not repurchasing new stuff. You're bringing out your old, especially for kids, because like I used to miss my Christmas things, and then my mom will put out the same things every single year, comforting. And then you get to see your little guys.
This is a nice response to the like cold white Christmas that we've experienced for the last 20 years. Beige, the tallest tree, but it's only decorated with white lights. It's like, okay.
Yeah, like I mean, I'm having a Christmas party, and and it's gonna be that theme.
Yeah, we're over Christmas for adults. I want Christmas for kids. I want it to be fun. I want there to be wrapping paper everywhere. I want to like...
And sustainable. Like, let's reduce, reuse,
I want to burn, baby. Chop down trees. I'm going to get extra trees just to...
Chop them again and again.
Yeah, just a murder show. Honestly, though, I did... So, do you guys have a fake tree, or do you guys do a fresh one?
We do have a fake tree at home in Victoria that's actually quite nice.
Is it a historical tree, like it's from your family, like years and years?
No, we actually got it, I think, last year, because we didn't have one before. And it's really nice. And I went back and forth of like, what is actually more sustainable? And apparently...
A real tree.
No.
Oh.
Apparently it's the opposite. But I also I think we will get a real treat this year.
Yeah, they smell good.
They smell so good.
And they come with spiders.
Which, what a perk.
I love a real tree. There's nothing quite like it. My childhood, we never had a fake tree.
Yeah.
And I loved the experience of going to hack down our own tree, bring it home. And Alana's family only had fake trees.
Right.
And they've had the same tree since like 1964. And it's this like, gnarled plastic, thing. Yeah. And so we have blended the two, and now we have a fake tree and a real tree. Okay. Our apartment's not big enough.
You have two trees?
Yeah, we're going to do a big fake white one that has lights built into it. It's quite cool.
Yeah.
And then we're going to go cut down a regular balsam.
Look, this is already too much Christmas content. We're too early, but yeah. I mean, more of this to come, guys. Don't worry. And then I'm hungover.
What?
Yeah.
Who did you go drinking with?
Well, I didn't go drinking. I simply had a glass of red wine that was kind of large. And
By yourself?
No, with Kayla. We went to dinner, and then I went to an improv show / variety show. Yeah.
Yes, and?
First of all, it was great. Since being in Toronto, it just brought back a lot of memories, because when I did live here, I used to go to comedy shows alone.
How did we not ever
all
overlap?
The time. I don't, because I probably wasn't even looking around. And often I would be, I don't know if I can say this publicly, but I was often a little bit stoned back in the day. Going to a comedy.
Naughty.
Yeah. And it was such a fun part of my Toronto experience, and kind of weird in a way that I did that. But usually it was to go see Kayla, because I think she's so funny and she's so good at improv, obviously. But it was really fun.
I'm really so happy for you that since your return to Toronto, you're doing all the things you loved about it and missed about it. Because I feel like you didn't always have the best time in Toronto, but there were aspects of your Toronto life that you did love. And I'm so thankful that you're going towards those things. Michelle used to go to some like clubs and stuff too. And I feel like you've never really been a club goer in your heart.
No. I mean, I think when I was in Toronto, it was like such a formative time for me.
20s
Obviously,
are
it's your 20s.
Weird.
And
they're weird.
It was really weird. It was like high highs, low lows. And also being broke in your 20s in a different way, like really,
yeah, it's okay
really
being broke in your 30s. I mean, that's different.
Well, you know what I mean? Like I'm certainly not broke in the way that I was. Yeah, it's just
it's
like
different kind of broke.
But yeah, I'm kind of coming back to Toronto, and speaking of sort of inner child work, outside of going to improv shows,
Is that where
kind of that? Because I think I am. There's a bit of a like youthfulness that I'm redoing in the right way. Because are
you going to do improv?
No.
Come on. Michelle, you're talking about inner child work, talking about going to improv shows. You used to silver medalist, improv champ. You're not going to go up on stage again? You're telling me you know for a fact?
I don't know for a fact. It's just really hard for me to imagine for some reason.
What if we did an improv night? What if we hosted an improv night in Toronto, did comedy bar, got Kayla, got me, got you, got whoever else we think would actually fit this strange group, and just did a one night only?
Oh my gosh.
Like $10 a ticket show just to cover the expenses of renting the place. That could be funny.
Well, it'd be funny.
It'd be a train wreck.
I mean, but I don't. But here's the thing about improv.
No, access something. She just made a noise that I don't think I've ever seen her make. That was ooh.
Bad improv is not like bad anything else. Bad anything else can be kind of enjoyable for it to be bad. Bad improv is one of the worst things you can ever experience.
We'd be bad at improv though? That's insane.
Well, but see, I don't. It's different.
Still better than the average bear.
I don't know. Improv.
We'd be having fun. There's no pressure.
I know, but there is pressure.
Why?
Because you have to. It's such an interesting skill set. I'm telling you, Evan. Like. People that are selfish improvisers that just go on stage and want to do their thing and they don't understand the rules of improv, which is very much a collaboration, very much a yes and. Like it sounds dumb, but you can tell right away when somebody's selfish or doing it to be a bit funny. And it's like hell. It's hell to watch.
I agree. You think that either of us would do that to you?
Can we take some classes first?
We don't need classes.
Okay, can we practice then?
We don't even need to practice. You know what we need? One glass of red wine.
You know, he's crazy.
No, seriously. I trust you with my life.
Kayla would dunk on us in a way
Kayla with my life.
Kayla would be, she's such a superior improviser in every single situation.
So then we play a subby little bitch. I'll go in there. I'll go.
No, and I'm not trying to compete with Kayla because it's a losing battle. But I just mean... I want to be able to do a scene with her and not like leave her to save us, I guess is my point.
I'm shocked that you don't have that faith in yourself. You're a very talented actor.
But it's different. I'm just so afraid of doing a bad improv show, but I will consider it. I'm open to it. Maybe we get a Nadine in there.
This might be one of my best ideas. See, I honestly think like a Sunday night, like one of those open spaces where they need to fill it. And we just go out we have one glass of wine. We go on stage with a second glass of wine.
Holy moly.
And we just rip it.
I would have an anxiety. 1 hour?
Talk to the audience.
Oh my God.
Do a little play. Do a little back and forth.
We could start with somebody to do stand-up.
You're swallowing your own spit.
I know. I'm like, I'm freaking out a little bit.
Okay, we can move away from the improv thing.
Okay. So improv, sure. Let's table it for now. But my interest is obviously piqued. I just have some questions and some concerns, of course. But then outside of like this sort of theater stuff that I'm reliving, I'm also taking ballet classes. Yeah. I'm doing beginner.
I'm so proud of you.
Ballet 1. And it's me and a bunch of like 25 plus people in like leotards.
So you actually have to wear the outfit?
Yeah, because it's at a very like prestigious ballet school. So we've got a live pianist in the room.
What?
Oh yeah, it's like beautiful studio. And our teacher is very much like our hair is in a bun. She needs to be able to see.
Is she Eastern European? Does she have that accent?
No, but she's very it's really cute because she reminds me of every ballet teacher I've ever had. As a child, it's very much like, okay, dancers, hop, 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 like up on your tippy toes. Like it's all very cute. And I don't know, it's really fun. I'm really enjoying it. And I want to go from 1 class a week to 3 classes a week.
Whoa.
That's my new goal.
That's fantastic. And are they different classes? Is it like now we're working on legs and then this class is going to be on jumps?
Ballet always starts at the bar and you like warm up your feet and then you do like different positions and tendus and all of these kind of classic ballet things. And then usually you'll go to the floor and do some jumps or some kind of like other work. And then you'll do cross floor combinations, whether that's like skipping, again, is very rudimentary ballet, skipping or whatever. And then as you progress, you do jetés, like big jumps and stuff. And then there's a choreography piece at the end that we add on to each week.
It's wild.
Is this riveting for you guys?
No, it is. Okay, first of all, it's wild that ballet, when you're young, is one of the least healthy things you can do. You're devastating your body, you're hurting your knees, you're doing all these things that are so tough on your skeletal structure. But then as an adult, it's the healthiest thing you can do because you're exploring your body and you're back to flexibility and you're back to all these things.
I don't think it's the most...
It's pretty unhealthy when you're a kid. Like your feet get devastated.
I mean, I dance.
People get knee injuries for the rest of their lives.
It's better than Highland dancing because in Highland dancing
they're both unhealthy.
No, but it's better. Ballet is so much better because you go onto your flat foot and you absorb like impact. Whereas Highland dancing, you're up on your toes. I mean, it's certainly better than doing fucking football.
No, but that's what I'm saying. I just mean like the athletic, whenever you pursue almost any sport as a kid, the extreme version of it, pursuing it is often.
Look, I guess ballet can be a bit
physically
fucked up for people's body image. Right. Yeah, there is that.
There's a bit of a history there.
Yeah, right.
Like, and as a breakdancer, like, there's no body image stuff there at all. But even I fucked up my body all the time as a breakdancer as a kid.
Still do?
Yeah, but as an adult now, a little bit of breakdancing would be like the healthiest thing in the world because I'd have to stretch and I'd have to
move your body,
move my body a little bit. It's just
the
balance.
fact that you did essentially like a full break routine every single night while we were on tour for the Letterkenny live tour.
That was haunting me. It was like every night I was like, can I have 2 beers? Will I be able to do my
my
choreo?
Routine?
Yeah.
It was actually so impressive.
Thanks, Michelle.
Did you feel good because you were dancing every night?
I did, yeah. And I had a fight with my little brother just before I left on tour.
Tell me about it.
Where I was like, I had said something along the lines of, well, I'm a professional dancer essentially right now. And he goes, no, you're not. And I was like, I have to believe that so that I can get on stage and dance in front of 5,000 people every night. You have to let me believe that I'm a professional dancer. And he's like,
he's like, that's,
he's like, but you're not.
Why would he do that to you? That's
because he's my little brother. And we just,
of course.
He just wanted to like be like, that's not like reality isn't that.
He wanted to yuck your yum.
He wanted to yuck my yum. But in the same time, I think he understood that sometimes my yum needs to be there so that it can be yucked. Wait.
What? For anyone listening who doesn't know what the hell we're talking about, the show we were on Letterkenny did a live tour in 2022. We were gone for like 8 weeks. We did 42 shows and Evan opened the show. It was very like vaudeville show. So we did kind of original scenes that Kiso wrote for this tour. There were stand-up sets, there were skits, there was like blooper reels, and they showed like a video montage that no one had ever seen before, and like a weird song that we'd recorded that was too inappropriate to ever release. And then Evan and Tyler were like the hosts of the show as the skids, of course, makes sense, top hats and everything. And Evan opened each show with like a full dance routine to this Keys and Crates song, which is like they're like an electronic band, I guess, out of Canada. Anyways, it was just like such a huge ask, but you were so good at it.
I had fun, and it's kind of like
huge ask, like not in a bad way. Just like to be like, hey, can you just be a full professional dancer for 8 weeks every single night?
Yeah, I definitely, but it is, first of all, it shows like the expectation Kiso can have on you and like, but also the faith he can have in you, which is pretty crazy.
And you did. Yeah. You rose to the occasion.
I don't think anyone else in the world would have been like, Evan, can you dance for 8 weeks in a row? Like, I don't think anyone
You'd
else
be like, no.
What? That's crazy. But instead I hired a personal trainer, like a b-boy.
Oh my gosh.
Who was amazing. We had a Tricky Thruples was his name.
Cool. Shout out.
With a Z. And he and I worked on windmills together, and we just like back to basics, like just stuff for like, you know, my physicality, and so I wouldn't hurt myself.
Oh, I love that.
Yeah. So I put in all this time leading up to it. But I love a deadline. I love a challenge. Yeah. I thrive.
Give me some parameters.
Oh my God, this whole thing, us doing this every week, every Sunday, it's like, okay, now what? How do we organize? And then Coco came up with a schedule on a Google Doc, which
God, he's good at a schedule.
Good at his job. And now I'm like, okay, so there's a reel this day, a reel that day, subtitles this day, upload. It's sexy.
I agree. It's so great. Oh, and I will say to like that whole tour and working with Jared in general, like something that I want to take with me into my creative endeavors was like inner child work. Like his sense of play is so present, and when Kiso is excited about something,
he's doing his best work,
oh my gosh, it's so fun to be around, because he's like, hey, so I was actually thinking, I was like up late last night, and he'll send you this voice memo
notes.
being like, hey beauty, how you doing? Okay, so he's like almost panting because he's so excited to share this thing, and it's always funny. And he's always like excited, and he always finds people's natural ability and tries to like allow them to do it again as adults in this way we don't always get an opportunity. I mean, hey, when do you get a chance as an adult man in your, mortgage living life able to just break dance?
Never. I don't even do it on my own.
Or in an Adidas tracksuit.
Yeah, never. Never. And I wish I did. I think about this all the time. I'm like, I really wish I danced more. I really wish I moved.
Evan,
I know.
Let's
Should I join ballet?
But here's what's great about ballet. I'm telling you, like, as somebody who I did ballet, but I was never so formally trained. I was a really like a pretty advanced Highland dancer. That was my like base training. So when I went into ballet, because I had been like a premier Highland dancer, they just put me into like advanced ballet without kind of the proper technique.
Whoa.
So I always felt a bit behind. And so this has been so great because
imposter syndrome a little bit, I bet.
100%.
Yeah.
I just like little things like weight distribution, which is so different in ballet to Highland and blah, blah, blah. But I think you would get a real kick out of it because it's the foundation of dance.
Oh, if my parents had put me into ballet or gymnastics as a kid, I think I would have thrived.
Oh, I mean, the fact that you weren't in gymnastics is mental to me.
Yeah.
Yeah,
they
so
really held me
crazy.
back.
Yeah, what the fuck? Hey, we're going to have to get into that.
We're going to have my
next
parents
week
on the podcast.
Yeah, let's unpack some things. But for now, we've got something going on. Connor has something to give us.
What's this, Professor Coco? what have you got here?
Connor doesn't like that.
He does not like it. Okay, we have a spare heart.
Should I read this one?
If you'd like to.
Yeah.
Yeah, you feel good about that?
I want to read it. Spare parts. Nope. Spare Hearts Dilemma.
Off to a killer start. This is great. Yeah, I'm glad you're reading it.
Hi, Spare Hearts. Huge fan of the pod and the show. I'm currently on my third rewatch, this time bringing along my girlfriend. Cool, we love a new fan. Who got hooked on the Kiso humor and the way he looks, I bet. While watching along on my fourth rewatch of Shoresy. Okay, my dilemma is a bit of a doozy and maybe a bit spicy. Great. The backstory, my girlfriend and I, who are both in our mid-20s, have been together for 2.5 years now and are in the process of moving in together. My girlfriend has always been bi-curious. Here we go. But has never had a full girl-on-girl experience. So intimate, these emails.
They just write them to us.
Girl-on-girl. We have a mutual female friend, also mid-20s. I can see where this is going. Yeah. Who is very openly and practicing bisexual. Hello, I'm a practicing bisexual.
Like you're flush right now.
I know.
This is really steamy.
Okay. I have known her for a long time. When my girlfriend and I started seeing each other, our friend also made a couple moves on her. At one time, they were even very close to hooking up, but they were too drunk and agreed that it would be a bad idea. They were both openly attracted to each other, and I'm very openly attracted to my girlfriend, obviously, but also our friend. She, however, is not attracted to me.
Aw, how do you know that?
She's been very clear.
Okay.
We have often joked that her being attracted to me is the only thing standing in the way of us being a throuple. Tough. Okay, sorry for the info dump. Love it. Let's get to the drama. A couple weeks ago, my girlfriend and our friend were at a third friend's birthday party. While there, they got pretty drunk and made out with each other. They kept on making out for the entire night. I was not.
Ew, that's just chafing. I can't imagine making out with anyone for a whole night.
Kissing,
just kissing over and over again?
Him going, I was not there to engage. Or to encourage or to stop it. Oh, the next day, my girlfriend called me in tears and apologized for doing this. Surprisingly, I was okay with it. I'm generally a relatively jealous guy and wouldn't want my girlfriend making out with other people, but for some reason, this didn't bother me at all. I wonder why, you fucking freak. I can't help but feeling that our friend has a certain feminine appeal that I just can't provide my girlfriend. Fair. And have told my girlfriend that as long as it never evolves into anything more sexual, unless it involves me as well, I don't mind if she explores her bi curiosity. My problem is that she seemingly won't forgive herself for it.
Oh.
How do I tell her that I am okay with her embracing her sexuality in a way where she doesn't beat herself up over it. Sorry if I sometimes use weird phrasing. English isn't my native language. You did great.
Could have fooled me.
Yeah. Thanks for an amazing show and an amazing podcast. P.S. Next time you talk to Kiso, thank him for from me for kickstarting my till now hidden love for hockey. Have started playing and inner child work and watching because of Letterkenny and primarily Shoresy.
Wow. Thanks for that's a really great.
That was really nice.
Those are really lovely. I mean, wow.
Whoa, dude.
There's a lot going on there. My first instinct is honestly, this isn't your problem. The way she deals with her guilt, you like the fact that you're over it. It's like, I don't know. You don't have to do anything about that. You don't have to make someone else feel good about their guilt, in my opinion.
Totally.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, it sounds like you guys are young and kind of there's like some sexual exploration impulses going on, which I think is normal. It's funny, I was having a conversation with a friend recently who has never dated for she's always been in really long-term relationships. Now she's back in the dating, and she's like, the way people are date number one being like, so just so you're aware, I'm a bit of a dom.
Yeah, right. Putting it all out there. Yeah.
Or I'm interested in kind of a cuck situation or whatever it is. And she's just like mind blown, and in a way could be a bit off-putting at times, but it's also really nice to maybe just talk about it in such a like free way. I don't know. I think it's cool that people are naming what's going on in like an open way. I think that's obviously the way to go about it. It's like a bit funny to me in some ways.
Communication is beautiful. It's great.
Sure.
Get out there and tell people what you want. If you don't tell people what you want, you're never going to get it.
Yeah. And I mean, it's obviously like too bad that the friend isn't attracted to you. Sorry to hear about that.
Maybe you could wear like a wig. Maybe you could do
bit of a lip
something,
gloss.
a gloss, a beautiful, get a juicier lip gloss, like a raspberry
Get a
tint.
juicy tube from Sephora on the Sephora sale.
Always work on me.
I think it might be saving you guys though. This is where the
thruple will destroy you.
Conservatism coming out going,
I don't think that there are supposed to be three people in a relationship.
I don't know. Being I think like fully opening up the relationship, I don't often see that going well. Obviously, your girlfriend should have asked you about making out, of course, and you guys have gotten through that, and she'll get through it too, especially if you're being so generous about like forgiving her and blah blah blah. But I don't know, maybe like
you should have to make out with the other girl for an entire night now.
No, the other girl
even
doesn't
though
want
both
to.
of you don't want to make out with each other.
That's the worst piece of advice ever.
It's like in a sitcom, when one person sees one person naked, then the other one has to see them naked. Like you have to even the scales.
I guess, but I don't know. I think
maybe you can make out with somebody else all night.
I don't think this is an eye for an eye situation. I think that's like a recipe for disaster. I just think maybe let time heal all. And also like, yeah, if you want to let your girlfriend make out with this other girl, I think that's one thing, but I think it's a little unrealistic to assume that it'll just be kissing because who can do that's so boring after a while.
So boring. That's super boring.
Hey,
people want to come. Sorry. I actually have a surprise for you, Michelle. It's totally unrelated to what I just said.
And that's all we're going to say to that.
But I have a surprise for you. One second.
Wait, perfect button.
Okay, you ready? Okay.
He's running really fast behind me. He did kind of like a comical cartoon run. Now he's doing the same thing back. Oh, he slid. He just slid in.
Okay, so I know.
Okay. Dad noises.
So I know, Coco, that you want nothing to do with a mukbang or an ASMR type podcast. I know this is not what you wish for.
And nobody else has asked for it either.
No. Actually, people have asked not to.
Please don't do it.
Yeah. But I thought maybe you and I could try Dubai chocolate.
The TikTok chocolate.
Right? Because it would be something that isn't that gross. It won't make too many noises.
And God knows that your hyperactive brain needs more caffeine.
I do. So this is the Ararat Dubai chocolate. Are you allergic to like pistachios or kataifi?
Not it.
Okay. Well, I guess we'll figure it out.
I can eat everything. Good. I think.
Me too, I think.
We'll see. I'll learn more later this week.
Except for cheese pizza.
Okay, so dairy and gluten.
I do not feel good when I eat cheese pizza.
Okay.
These are huge. I don't know. Do you want to like break it in front of like the wide camera there to show it? Because you're always supposed to, for those of you who don't know, Dubai chocolate is this like, it's got pistachios and like green and like crunchy things in it. I shouldn't have put it in the fridge, eh? It's supposed to like.
I know. It's supposed to be
like. That was actually I put it in the fridge for taste, but I didn't think about the quality.
You ever seen the monkey trying to snap a bean and wash it?
No.
Every time I try.
The monkey. Like, what do you like? What is this? Like, what in what world? Like on the
internet.
You want a newsletter? Like, what do you mean?
Every time I try to open a jar or do anything, Connor's always like, "You're the monkey with the bean." I'm going.
The monkey with the. Okay, I don't.
I can't. Okay.
Okay, so
I'm so weak.
we're both gonna bite into this Dubai chocolate into the microphone.
2,
all right?
3.
Wow,
So sweet.
yeah, that was really sweet. I get it though. But, yeah.
I give it a 6 out of 10.
Okay. I agree. It just passes. I think my one comment about Dubai chocolate is it's just impressive that a geographical location has managed to claim a new type of chocolate. Like the last time this happened was like Swiss chocolate, Belgian chocolate. It's been a long time.
True. Oh, God, Dubai. Only Dubai could get away with that.
Have you seen the Dubai ads? They're crazy. It's like, yes, it's a little farther than Europe, but but when you're flying Emirate, does it really matter?
I would love to get on that plane. They're like, everyone's sleeping in a queen size bed on that plane.
Are they though?
It's crazy. It looks
I don't know anyone who's flown
luxe.
in a queen size bed.
It looks really luxe. Actually, Singapore's airline, like their not private, but their business class.
I've seen this from Crazy Rich Asians. I did not
say that again.
Crazy Rich Asians. So no, Crazy Rich Asians. They fly Singapore Airlines.
Yeah, and it's like a bed.
But if I spend $10,000 on a flight, I want to be awake. I want to enjoy that flight.
Really?
Yeah, I'm spending 10 grand. I want to run up and down the aisle, have a shower.
Depends on how far it is. I flew first class once because of a points upgrade. It was huge move to Australia from Vancouver, so far. And it was like 16-hour, like the big chunk on Air Canada. And I was in a pod. It was like the difference. I arrived fresh. I had dumplings. I slept for a good 9 hours. I like watched a movie. I did my little skincare. And then all the people from Coach walked by me and they looked like they had just gotten ran over by a train. Like they were fucked. And I was like, we're here. Like it was like Sleeping Beauty waking up in the field.
Eat the rich.
Thanks for that's where we should leave it.
Being here, guys.
Thanks for being here.
This was a lot of fun. We'll see you next week where we will probably talk about Christmas for another full hour.
Guys, please let me talk about Christmas. Okay? We love you. Bye.
Bye.